2012, and I'm here with the Flash.
How are you?
John, how we doing?
Very well.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I am indeed. We just did a seminar in there about giving comic book heroes to film. It was very interesting and informative.
First question, I'm a big fan, and when I was a kid, I used to get off of school, come see the Flash right when I get home. My mom, back then, they would videotape it for me, because I would always listen. Well, tell me, what was the best thing about playing the Flash?
Well, up until that time, I had done theater and daytime. I had won my 2 Emmys for daytime. I'd been on Broadway, so it was my leap into prime time. It was the most expensive show Warner Brothers had ever done for television, so it was a big event. It was a big deal. Burbank Studios had just been renamed Warner Brothers. They just painted Warner Brothers Studios back on the tower. You could see Glenmore Farm. So knowing that I had a parking place in the Warner Brothers studio, the biggest thing happened.
That was awesome.
It was like, pinch myself.
Second question, when they actually gave you the suit, and you got to see it the first time, did you have any input in the suit, or was that all them?
It was them. I mean, I was in on every part of building it, because they built it to me. They covered me in grease, they put a leotard on, that individually sculpted all the tension muscles.
Okay.
And then they blocked that. And then because I was sweating through it within 30 minutes of that, they sprayed it with a sealant. So I would take the gloves off and it would be full of water right there. They dumped it with water.
And third question, the Flash is always burning a lot of energy, and he always has to eat a lot. So, but that was always a good thing to eat, tons of stuff on the set.
Yes and no, because you consider that, to get like maybe 45% effect, we had to do it for like 4 or 5 minutes.
So for the first 4 takes, it's probably good.
That's all like you're eating and you're eating and you're eating. You're doing card tricks forever. Or the thing where the cyclone happens.
Or when you run real fast, yeah.
When I'm trying to clean up the apartment, because Iris is coming. If you look closely, I'm picking up clothes on the inside of the circle, and my stuntman is going around the outside. That creates the cyclone, and the clothes go up in the air, and gradually I just go like this.
And one of the episodes, what's your favorite episode? If you have a favorite episode, what is it?
I enjoyed every actor's dream is to act with themselves, so I would have to say John Shipp.
I remember that one.
But not because I acted. It was fascinating to do this. And Dave Harwell was so good at watching what I was doing on the other side of the counter. But when it came down time to turn around, he was doing exactly what I was doing, so I was reacting. We could react realistically. But psychologically, I like the idea of splitting off the part of Barry that Barry was very mistrustful about himself.
Yeah.
This guy was thought, oh my God, I found myself. And Barry's going, whoa, I don't like it. But at the end, it is a very part of Barry that mistrusts about himself and ends up taking the bullet, and he dies. Part of him dies in his own arms.
Gotcha.
So, I thought that was very poignant. I thought Pollux was, I at first, they wanted him to be like this really bad from the start. I said, no, he's a child. They say in the script, he's like a child. Don't swoop him. He's like a child. So I was like a child. So, okay, so he's, this engineered creature that's going around the world trying to sort things. It's like when they say, when Alex Tazer says, hey, Bar, he goes, Bar?
Yeah.
I just threw that in. I threw things in.
That's pretty good.
And I love it when he sees the dog. The dog.
Yeah.
And the music that Shirley Walker composed.
It comes up, yeah.
So sweet. Underneath that whole episode. And it was almost Chaplin-esque. When you get that ridiculous costume, you know what I'm saying? And he's going out, with the tassel, and he's...
One final question.
Yeah.
One final question. How was it to work with Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill came in like a firestorm when all of us were beginning to sag. He dislocated his shoulder in the padded cell scene because he was so enthusiastic.
He was the trickster.
Man. Just like negative energy can pull you down, positive energy can lift you up.
I appreciate this interview. And we'll see more of Barry, a.k.a. The Flash, John, and John Beers of Contamination. And check us out at BeersMan26 on YouTube.